I mean, it's every kind of knick-knack you can think of here. If you need a Hozzy Paz or a Wiki-Doo, they got it at the Knight Foundry. Listen to this baby purr. Huh? Welcome to the Something or Other tour. We're at Knight's Foundry in Sutter Creek, California, right in the heart of gold country. This is a foundry started by Samuel Knight at the height of the gold rush. It helped facilitate and build equipment for all the mining operations around here. So this building was barely standing and it was tied to the other buildings with some cables to help support it. And then in the 70s, a tall truck drove through, hit the cable, nearly knocked both buildings over. That's why you can see the extra supports here and that cable right there going over, connected to the other building, and some support rods. Bunch of property out here, so there's multiple buildings. This was the pipe shop, and we're not sure what that is. The founder of this place, Samuel Knight, was originally from Maine. Then he was working down in Florida. And then when the Civil War broke out, he went back up to Maine. Then he sailed down around Cape Horn, came up to the West Coast, settled here in 1863. And then later on, he found some investors, and in 1873, they opened up this foundry. They would use these to make sheet metal. So the metal would go through these rollers, and it would roll it flat. And they could roll it flat and round, just like this piece right here. That's what the guy was telling me, like so. I'm with the group called CUE, Collective of Urban Explorers. We got a little private tour. This is really cool. They really almost created everything you can think of here at the time. So this place stopped commercial operation in 1991, ran as a workshop till about 96, and then it sat for 20 years until 2016, locked up and abandoned. Then this foundation took over and now they're trying to restore it. They're doing these tours and things like that. It just amazes me that this place sat here for 20 years, almost undisturbed. It's crazy. So they built a reservoir about 400 feet up. The water would come here through this pipe, shoot out that nozzle down there, power this wheel, which powered this, which was on a pulley up to that one, and that would power the whole shop. I can't even build IKEA furniture. These guys figured this out. It's a smorgasbord of different things that they made here. And I guess Samuel Knight liked to make finished products. You'd buy the whole kit and caboodle right from him. Where other people would manufacture just like one specialty part. So you could get your crane and your water wheel or whatever. I found spacely sprockets. Any kind of sprocket. I hope this doesn't give way. How is that holding it up? It's just two pieces of wood. I just figured out how those can stay on the wall. They're wood. So I'm dumb. I figured out these are actually molds. That's why they're like, I mean, look at this. Huh? I mean, I just want to have a Wild West shootout in here. You know? And Samuel Knight was a brilliant guy, so he came up with all these amazing inventions and things like that and tweaked things and just made them better. Ah, good. I didn't have lunch yet. They put this up here like it's a warning to all the other mices. You stay out of here. Gotta figure out how to get in this safe. The guy whose office this was actually a justice for a while, so he would actually hold court here. Probably for minor infractions. I wanna go up there. They won't let me though. The amazing thing is most of the things you see here, they built themselves, including these giant cranes and those steel tube things, iron, whatever they are. Smokestacks maybe? Kilns? Furnace? I'm just a guy, I don't know. They didn't have a lot of coal in Northern California, so they had to run their steam engines on wood, which just didn't work that well. So the gold mines were no longer viable, it just cost too much money. Until Samuel Knight, the founder of this place, came up with the hydraulic water system, which was easy to use because of all the natural reservoirs around here. Huge critical invention at the time. I mean, it changed the game. All the gold mines around here started using it. So if it wasn't for him, gold mining in Northern California would have ended a lot sooner than it did, because all the mines still running around here adopted the hydraulic water system. They started making money again. So the Kennedy mine, which we went to before, used a lot of the parts from this factory. Go watch that episode. Well, what have we here? I asked the guy, this is actually a furnace, which is pretty cool. Knight also designed these cranes, some of which could hold up to 5,000 pounds. And up there, they would pour the iron in, it would come down, come out here. They would pop it open with these harpoons. It's a whole thing. You gotta come here and tour it yourself too, because I'm too dumb.
Outside of the batter to get all the teeth impressions.
Let's take this puppy for a whirl, huh? Let's take this bad boy for a spin. Oh, she's purring. Look at this. It's just all going. Power. Honest to goodness power. How cool is this, man? Whole factory coming alive. Huh? Look at that. Originally, that water hydraulic would power everything. All these pulleys would be interconnected and run each individual machine. And then look, that shaft right there has a bunch of pulleys on it running all the individual machines. Just an insane amount of ingenuity and technology and know-how at the time, just crazy. So that one shaft could power all these different machines with minimal loss of power. Just a crazy idea. I can't even, how do you come up with that? Maybe I'm just dumb. Such an intricate system of pulleys, but at the same time, it's almost such a simple concept. Knight Foundry columns in Old Town Sacramento. We want to go do episodes there. I gotta look for those. This is what it looked like when it was first just made of wood until they put the corrugated steel on the outside because of fires. Like I said, it's always fires. One-stop shop. They got it all. right, that's the Knight Foundry in Sutter Creek, California. Amazing history, once abandoned, now being preserved. Amazing gold rush history, amazing history of innovation and technology. If you get a chance, come up here, check when the tours are, check it out. And if you'd like to help us on our journey trying to document and show these cool places, we do have a Patreon. It would be much appreciated if we got some patrons. We're gonna throw up extras up there, including like a behind the scenes podcast. And sometimes I put occasional pictures up there, like behind the scenes pictures. But either way, your viewership is very much appreciated. Like, subscribe, share, do all the cool things the cool kids do. Back here, that's Haley. She's the one who does all these tours, sets them up and stuff. CUE, go check it out. I'll link it. It's like the ladder Journey with Jay was stumbling on. Whole factories come alive.
Yes.
Stephen Curry, best 30.